Central California and the Bay Area also got hit pretty hard. More than 140,000 PG&E customers in the dark this morning. Those customers are mainly in and around the Bay Area. Alameda County alone has about 30,000 outages at this hour. Well, we do have team coverage for you this morning. ABC 10's Monica Coleman standing by in Woodland, where the wind caused a lot of damage.
But first, we have Jordan Tolbert, who's tracking conditions on the roads. Rob Carmark has the forecast to start us off. So, Rob, a lot of people, a lot of coaches, soccer coaches, baseball, softball, can they get practice in today?
This is a tough call. This is the one that I get all the time. Can we do it or not? Let me just tell you the nature of where we are at the moment. When you back this up 24 hours, this was a very strong, potent storm with two areas of low pressure wobbling around each other, which resulted in some major wind. And as you saw, power outages and on these outer bands, very intense thunderstorms with heavy rain, hail, and lightning as well. So as you move through the overnight hours, a lot of that has calmed down, but this is where we are this morning. Gentle, light, but widespread rain, keeping everything wet and damp through the morning, but by the afternoon, it stops, and we are going to get some peaks of sunshine. So everything's going to be wet and damp for a while. So it's a big question about how much of the water can percolate down getting these fields ready. It's going to be a field-by-field situation, but I will tell you this, at least rain-wise, it will not be raining later on this afternoon. But we're not totally done yet. As we like the clearing and where we're going, we have another day as this system still kicks around where we're going to see afternoon showers and thunderstorms come back for tomorrow afternoon. So again, a wet morning, a cloudy afternoon, but hopefully a dry late afternoon, early evening to get at least some portions of life back on. The other thing that we have to talk about is the snow. We did see some decent overnight snow, and it is snowing right now, but it is starting to slow down. So where we're going is, in general, everything calming down. Less rain, it will stop. Less snow, it will stop. And then for the wind, just a few hours of some gusty conditions, but nothing compared to yesterday. That was not the situation in many locations throughout Northern California, including where we're going to talk to Monica Coleman right now. So Monica, tell us where you are and what you're seeing. I am seeing a lot of damage behind you.
Yeah, Rob, I'm in Woodland on East Street, and the damage from the wind is really just incredible. Take a look behind me. You can see that there is caution tape telling people not to take East Street this morning, but we do have some good news to report. You're taking a look at the Food Mart gas station. They are open for business today. If you take East Oak, you can get to the gas station, but you can't get here through East Street because, like I said, it is still closed this morning. Take a look. You can see PG&E crews are here working around the clock. They're here overnight. We have one crew coming in right now as we speak, trying to get the power back on for hundreds of people who are left in the dark due to those powerful winds. And around town, the damage left by the storm is evident. At another gas station, the canopy twisted in the wind. Power poles snapped in half. Overnight, crews worked along East Street trying to restore power after trees were down, along with at least half a dozen power poles. Some residents say the winds were so loud they never heard the crack of power poles going down less than a block away. There are still a couple hundred residents in Woodland without power this morning. It's the kind of winter that some Californians say they have never seen before.
It was just like a roaring train. With the wind that was blowing so hard, and it was hitting my trailer, so it was pretty loud. Thought we was just having another little storm coming through, but nothing like this I've ever seen. This was pretty powerful.
The Yolo County Sheriff's Office says no injuries were reported despite all the damage in Woodland. And back out here live, you can see another crew coming out to get the power back on. And this has really been the scene all morning. Crews coming in waves and waves, trying to help people who are in need and need that electricity, as we are seeing very cold temperatures. No rain currently falling, but the roadways here are still slick, so if you do need to use East Street this morning, you need to find an alternative route to get to work or your final destination. But speaking of the roads, we do want to go ahead and toss it to my colleague Jordan, who is keeping track of all of the road conditions this morning as the storm is still here and we got more to come. Jordan, what you got?
Lots of people just heading out the door. We'll see some light rain as they commute to work this morning. You can see this traffic is moving nicely there. But we are seeing some slick road conditions. This is Highway 99 at Fruit Ridge this morning.
Around the Sacramento area, on the topic of wind, like Monica was saying, in places like the Yolo Causeway, the Yolo Bypass up on I-5 in Woodland, those are places that we're going to see extra windy conditions just because of how they're situated here in our area. Westbound 50 at Hazel Avenue, that's where we're seeing one crash this morning near the Rancho Cordova area. Not seeing any major delays right now. This just happened in the last couple of minutes or so. Tracy Triangle seeing some slow moving traffic as well. A wind advisory in place over the Altamont Pass. So for our Bay Area commuters, just pay attention, stay away from those high profile vehicles. Give those semi trucks some extra room this morning as you head out.
Jordan Tolbert, thank you. People living close to the San Joaquin River banks still facing flood dangers there.
And near Lathrop, one mobile home park is under evacuation orders. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera spoke with residents who are now trying to craft a plan.
As water surrounds her home thanks to the overflowing San Joaquin River, Sylvia Martinez is heading out.
I'm going to leave. I was on vacation, came back, and this is what I came back to, so I got to go.
This is the Haven Acres Mobile Home Park near Lathrop. There are 27 mobile homes here. Martinez has lived here 9 years and suffered damage to a flood in 2017.
Last time I was displaced for about 7 months.
Did you have damage last time?
Yeah, and I paid a lot of money for renovations.
Now, the park's swimming pool itself is underwater. This SUV hooked up to a boat is surrounded by water, too. The San Joaquin River has inundated this mobile home park for over a week. But not everyone here is obeying the orders to leave. Some are staying. Della Parsley hasn't left. Here 4 years with her partner, who has been here for more than 20, her garage is flooded. Power was turned off, but their generator is keeping the lights on.
I guess the concerns for the government would be if there was a medical emergency or whatever, and most of those people left, so we're pretty calm, actually.
San Joaquin County stresses the evacuation order is important for a number of reasons.
There could be logs and things that are under the water that people don't know about. And these are waters that we haven't seen in a very long time.
While the river is just above flood stage, it could get potentially much worse this spring if the historic snowpack melts too quickly. Even so, Sylvia Martinez vows to return.
I'll come back. I love it out here.
I've owned my property for 20 years. This is the first time I've had slides anywhere. Yeah. I've never seen it, and it's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
You can see it there. Heavy rain and wind slammed the coastal range. This is near Santa Cruz. The weather triggered floods and mudslides. It also uprooted trees. Don't forget, you can download the free ABC 10 app to keep up with the latest information on weather conditions in your specific area, also any road and school closures.